What's up, my folks? Had some people asking about Rusty, if he was available for a stud. Rusty is he's not really I've never really I haven't thought about it. Okay, I had like 8 or 10 emails asking me about that. I haven't thought about it. To be honest with you, I haven't thought about offering him for that. Not that I'm against it. It's just I haven't seen how he produces yet. I don't know. As far as what he's off of and if he's a good dog, yes, he is a great little dog. He wouldn't be here if I didn't think he was a good dog. His siblings are good dogs. They're real solid bulldogs. They're well put together. They got a good temperament. They're very, very durable dogs. They hunt real hard. They have very good mouth. They're everything I like. It's a good cross. I love this dog going back in. I can't wait to see what he produces with my stuff. But as far as offering him to the public, I hadn't really considered it. Now, would I do it? Yeah. I mean, I would. I mean, it'd be about the same. I'll do the same deal that I would do with Buster. If you're going to keep the pups, you know, $500 if you're going to keep them. If you're going to sell any of them, 2 pups. 2 means if she has 3, I still get my 2. You know what I'm saying? If she has 2, I'll give you 1. That's the deal. But as far as him himself, yes, he's a good dog. He's a great dog. He's out of litter mates that are great dogs. You know, so yeah, I mean, he's off a good stock. His sire produced good. His name produced good. I think there's siblings of him that they're using in breeding programs now that are producing well. So, yeah, I mean, as far as what bitches he would go to and what he's bred like, he's a double bred Dynamite dog on top off the W.E.'s Walker, and he's off of our Velvet bitch, which is basically, you know, the old, you know, like the Finley's Bow Outlaw, Niggerino Outlaw stuff, the Gus, the Outlaw Niggerino type bred dogs, you know. And then on the bottom of that, it's a little bit of Banjo. You know, a little bit of Banjo and Bullison. But, yeah, that's how he's bred. Basically, Dynamite, Outlaw Niggerino with a little bit of Banjo. That's how he's bred. So, he's got potential to cross with a lot of stuff. People have told me that the reason why this shit's working so good with my Turtle Buster stuff is because that the Dynamite stuff's really off the buck dog and it's got all that Cottingham in it. I don't know. That may or may not be true. It's none of my concern. I just know the Dynamite works good with my Turtle Buster stuff, so I'm using it. This particular stuff does anyway. So that's why we're using it. As far as the other ones, I have seen some questions about Buster. Would this go with Buster? Would this go with Buster? And y'all sending me pedigrees. Man, there's a lot of, I don't know. Some of them dogs might go real well. Just like the Cottingham dog you're sending. I don't know if it'll go good or not. It may or may not. I hadn't tried that. I've not tried it. So I can't lie to you and say I've tried it. You know, it may or may not. It just depends on what producer clicks with him individually. So far, you know, I know that this kind of shit's going back with him pretty good. We're going to try a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, I don't really know if it'll work or not. We're going to try a bunch of shit, though, with him, hopefully. And I think he'll be a pretty good producer either way. And as far as Rusty producing, it's still up in grabs right now. He might be an awesome producer. You don't know. He might be a great producer, you know. With the right bitch, he might be a, you know. It depends on what bitch he hits with. I've seen so many times where, like one of the fucking wildest things I've ever seen in dogs. And this is no shit, y'all. My buddies one time had 10 years of sporting dog journals. They went through the last 5 years. They pulled the last 5 years off the stack. And this was a long time ago. I can't remember what year. It was a long time ago. Probably in the early 2000s. I just was tripped out because they said they were going to do it. They went and they fucking read every report in there, right? They read every report. They read and counted up and did percentages on odds. And they told me straight up, Jeep Red Boy, that's what we're getting, Jeep Red Boy dogs. In the last 5 years, this was probably in the early 2000s, like 2002, 2001 maybe, I don't know, 290. They said in the last 5 years, more people have been winning with Jeep Red Boy dogs than anything. And these fuckers actually did it now. I mean, it was really impressive because they did it. They went and got a Jeep dog. They went to Shady Hills and got a Jeep dog, and they brought it back, and my buddy was proud of this thing, man. I looked at that dog and I was like, how much did you pay for that dog? And he's told me. And he's like, but look at the papers, look at the papers. I'm looking at this dog, I'm like, you got ripped the fuck off, man. And then I guess he didn't want to show me the female. They went up to Tance and bought a little bitch, I think it was from Tance. And I've seen it when my buddy showed her to me because they partnered up on her. So they went and bought a purebred Jeep dog and a purebred Red Boy dog. They bred them 2 fucking dogs and got a whole litter of great dogs. I'm telling you, they were good as shit. And I've never seen it work like that before. I mean, that was, I really was like, I would tell people, I was like, them motherfuckers did it by the paperwork for real, like by the book, by the odds, percentages, and just went and bought 2 dogs. And actually, they hit for them. But them dogs never really hit good with any other 2 dogs. You know what I'm saying? They were fair, but nothing like when them 2 were bred. So it's really the nature of the game is if 2 dogs click, you know. But yeah, that was a trip, man. That was probably one of the fucking neatest things I've ever seen somebody do and it work out for them. That shit would never work for me. I tried it too many times. But anyway, he is available if y'all want to mess with him. And he might be a hell of a producer. He's a good dog, man. I love this dog. But yep, he's available. Y'all know the deal. Y'all take care and keep on bulldogging.